I'm sorry, Europe, but you're missing out on one of the greatest games of the year. So a few days ago, I was in VC with some friends, and all of a sudden, my friend Chris, who was in VC, started streaming this little game called Balatro, or Baltoro, or however you say it. Is it Balatro, Baltoro? I don't know. We all keep saying Baltoro for some reason. And he was raving about how good it was and how much he became addicted to it. And, you know, at first I didn't think much of it. I was like, okay, a little card game. Looks fun. Looks all right. All right. Yeah, just, you know, shrug of the shoulders. Yeah, all right. I continued with my life. Cut to yesterday, and I'm checking my subscription feed on YouTube. And I see a new video from my friends over at Nintendo Life. A review of Balatro. That seems quite fun. That seems nice. Oh, let me check this out. You know, Chris was streaming it. Saw a little bit about it, but let me actually, you know, hear someone's critique of it. Link in the description if you guys want to go check it out. You should go check it out because this video wouldn't exist without that review. And so I thought, you know what? Let me give this a go because everyone's talking about it. I'm a fan of card games. I should probably enjoy this if I do give it a try. And so I go onto the eShop and I type in Balatro. I spell it right? I don't say Beltoro or Baltoro or Baltoro. I spell Balatro, which is the actual way you spell it. And you know what I see? 0 items. No results were found. Please change your search filter and try again. And so I checked the video again, and I see in the description a little pinned comment at the top of their comment section. And do you know what it reads, guys? This game has been removed from the European eShop. Thanks, Germany! Which then you always remember Casino Luigi, and you think, I grew up with Casino Luigi and I'm fine. I doubt any kids will get addicted after watching Balatro. So yeah, on March 1st, the developers, PlayStack Games, tweeted this to our amazing fans. We are aware that Balatro, I said it right that time, has been temporarily removed from sale on a number of digital stores in some countries on console platforms, meaning that some new customers will be unable to buy it. Presently, we cannot estimate with complete confidence which stores it will be removed from, but our hope is that only a minority of stores will be affected. We are highly confident that the game will remain available on PC stores, including Steam. Please rest assured we are working as hard as we can to get the game back on sale as soon as possible. This is not an issue with the stores themselves. However, a reaction to an overnight change to Balatro's age rating from 3+ to 18+ by a ratings board without any advance warning. Balatro does not allow or encourage gambling, and we fundamentally believe that the ratings decision is unfounded. Balatro was developed by someone who is staunchly anti-gambling, and painstaking care has been taken to ensure that the game does not feature gambling mechanics of any kind. We are especially disappointed in the actions of the ratings board, as we specifically addressed the topic with them in October, had it initially been rated 18+. During that specific appeal, the ratings board assured us the game content has not been changed since the age rating was amended to a 3+. We continue to be floored by the response to Balatro, including Nintendo Life's latest review, which has scored the game a 10 out of 10, and we are deeply sorry that some fans will not be able to access the game this weekend. Please rest assured the game will be back up on sale, possibly with a temporary 18+ rating, while we resolve the issues. We thank you for your patience and support. We are utterly blown away by your passion and belief in Balatro. First off, what a beautifully written letter. Second off, what an unfortunate series of events. This seems very unfair and annoying and unintentional from the developers' ends, where this sort of just sprung on them after they already sorted it out quite a while back in October, I think it said. It could insinuate and get people to start playing poker, but at the same time, it's just like, it's such a different thing. It doesn't even compare to a real game of poker. I'm sure you could like learn the different like card combinations and you could take that into playing poker properly, but apart from that, you will not get any other benefits out of poker, I don't think. Or maybe you will, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys playing Baltoro think otherwise. So I decided to actually get the game on Steam because of this. So this is when the Steam Deck came in handy, right? So I guess I can't, even though I'm based in the US now, my Switch account is still European or UK account, so I can't get the game, unfortunately. I mean, I could make a fake account, but I don't really want to do that. I like getting my gold points on my Switch eShop. That's what I say for Wii U eShop, and that would have been a bit scary. But no, I got the game on Steam. I actually refunded the Tomb Raider collection because that game made me really upset and angry. And so I got this game with the money I got from that. And I am so glad I did because bloody hell, A, this game is great with a mouse. So that's a huge bonus. And B, I'm enjoying this game way more than I expected. So I just want to break down sort of how the game works in case you guys are curious. Basically, the stakes keep getting higher and higher, and you need to score a certain amount of points from playing certain cards, as well as multipliers. And the multipliers is when this game gets effing crazy, because In essence, this is a roguelike. This is a roguelike, guys, right? Who would have thought? At the end of each round, you go to a shop and you can buy packs to give you more cards, some of which are very special. You can get tarot card packs or tarot cards, which can change your existing deck. So it can turn some cards, which are hearts, into cards which are spades, or it can multiply cards, or it can turn them to glass, which gives them a multiplier, but a chance to break. You can destroy some cards. You can give them a lucky bonus, which gives them a 1 in 4 chance to do some crazy stuff and give you a cash out and things, which then you can buy more card sets next time you go to the shop. There's Joker cards, which really is the bread and butter of this game, which sort of work like perks in a way, but they could also have downsides, and they can entirely change the trajectory of your run. For example, the easiest one to think of is the one which multiplies your cards in a certain suit by 4. So if you get one of those which is for the hearts or for spades, it means you definitely want to keep trying to play those cards in that suit as much as you can, because you get 4 times multiplier on them. And then you can combine that with the tarot card, which I was saying earlier, which converts cards from one suit to another. And then all of a sudden, you have a game plan, which then you can keep going on that trajectory. But they can get absolutely crazy. Like, that is the most bare bone one. There's also like a Fibonacci card, which makes it so any numbers which are in the Fibonacci sequence will get multiplied. Or there's another card where if you play a pair, or every time you play a pair, the multiplier will go up, it will stack. And so if you keep playing pairs over and over, that multiplier will go from times 4 to times 28 to times 30. It just gets absolutely crazy with its number counting. Warning to anyone who's scared of numbers, do not get this game. It will scare you. And obviously the stakes get higher and higher, and there's more risks you can take and more rewards you can get from those risks. It is a fantastic loop. And the craziest card I've gotten so far was this Joker card that made it so every time I destroyed a head card, which is a jack, a king, or a queen, it adds an extra multiplier to everything I've multiplied so far. So, you know, if I had a 300x multiplier and then I had that, it would like just double it. And so it's like, bloody hell, that's pretty nice. 600, I gotta do this. So then I had like a quest to make every head card I had into a glass card to try and get them destroyed, on top of using this one tarot card that can destroy cards. And then there's this other Joker card where every time you discard one card in your deck, that card gets destroyed and increases that multiplier. So then you can just imagine that on top of that, on top of that. It just gets absolutely crazy until you lose. And then you're back at square one. And one thing which is sort of funny is that every time I reset the run or start the beginning again, I'm just a tad screwed because I have all of that previous memory of doing the run a certain way. Like one time I had a Joker card, which made it so getting a full house or a house or a flush only required 4 cards instead of 5, so it made that way easier. I'm like, oh my god, this is so much easier. I can just keep doing this. Like, this is a fantastic card to have in my deck, and it just keep going. And then I lose that, and then I'm like, okay, crap. Now I have to, like, relearn to just do it with 5s, and it's like, that's not even a critique, that's just something on me. It's just, this game makes you think so much in the best way possible. Like, I think this game could be someone who you recommend to your parents, even to your older brother, to your older sister, to someone who maybe doesn't even play video games that much but is a big fan of, you know, solitaire and all that stuff. Or it could be someone who plays Spelunky, who likes roguelikes, you know, who played Hades, or someone who just wants a relaxing game to play, you know, in the morning or in the evening with a coffee, or as we're watching something on TV. This is one of those Suika game moments where it's like, okay, Suika game was a good game to do just in the back as you're playing something, but you realize with Suika game, that game gets so mindless after doing it a couple of times. You're like, wait a second, this is just satisfying sludge. This game has all of the benefits of Suika game, where it is that satisfyingness, right? It is satisfying to play this game and see the score go up and getting crazy runs. But without the downsides of Suika game, thinking, okay, why am I playing this for so long again? Which happened to me a lot at the airports, right? But this game, this is my new airport game. If I'm at an airport, I am playing Balatro. And this game isn't on mobile yet, but I can imagine once it gets on mobile, it will be bloody crazy. But I would say I do prefer playing this game on the PC or playing it with a touchscreen on like the Switch or the Steam Deck. It's just so annoying that I can't get it on my Switch right now because Europe, I guess. And I'm sure this is incredibly stressful for them when the game is, you know, at its peak height on Google Trends and everyone's talking about it and word of mouth, and then a lot of people just can't buy it. However, at the same time, maybe that'll be a good factor for them in terms of long run, where when it does get more available, or if it does become available within a couple weeks or something, then there's this big spark about the game, because people will saying, oh wait, did you hear about this game? It got banned, but now it's reappealed, but the game's super addicting and super fun, but you can't play it yet. That is a melting pot of high sales and high hype and like, you know, I can't have this, so I must have it sort of mentality. I just hope that when it does get appealed, that the hype isn't died down, or that people are like, okay, it's available now, so I probably shouldn't bother getting it. Like, please, if this game is available in your country, get it right now, and if it isn't, wait until it's available and then get it, and remind yourself to get it, because it would suck if it is a situation where, you know, if the developers put all this hard work in, everything gets taken down and everyone's talking about it, but then when it's back up, then no one's getting it. So please support these developers. They did a fantastic job with this game. And hopefully this video, because of this sad news about it being banned, made people more aware of those who can buy the game, do try it out, or those who aren't aware of the game, do check it out. So that would be amazing if you guys check out the game because of this video. That'd be awesome. But I do really recommend you guys to check out that Nintendo Life review, because again, Nintendo Life are really cool. And if it wasn't for that review, and if it wasn't from their article about the game getting banned, A, I probably wouldn't have checked out the game as soon as I did, and B, this video wouldn't exist. So be sure to check out that review and play the game, and, you know, positive thumbs up all around. Go check it out. Go play this game, and yeah. Alright guys, that's Mood News wrapped up for today's report. Look at me, I'm speaking. What am I saying?